I hope you guys are ready for the hype of this game. Of course, the last two games we watched have been pretty good, considering that they have been early on in the bracket and they have been some pretty big skill differences. But guys, this one is not a big skill difference in a lot of ways. This is a very important match for OWKings. They are playing SG-1, a very established team from closed beta, definitely a threat at every one of these tournaments, and they need to be able to take out SG-1 if they want to continue on in the tournament. Of course, this is very important for both teams. On the flip side, SG-1 yesterday lost to Reunited after knocking Reunited down in the Go4Gamers EU Weekly. So for this specific game, there's a lot riding on the line, both for pride and honestly just for the fact that this game matters a lot to both of these teams. OWKings is kind of already guaranteed to be in the monthly final, but definitely SG-1 would like to guarantee themselves. We'll go ahead and get into the introductions. For the side of SG-1, we have Mafu going to be picking up a Winston. We have Fraggy going to be picking up a second Winston. We have Leslie going to be picking up a Lucio. We have Zappis going to be picking up a Reaper, second Reaper for Himzy, and Saita going to be picking up a excuse me, sorry, there on Lucio. We have over here for the side of OWKings, Mitra are going to be picking up his Lucio, Adatonian on a Reaper. We have Pronic going to be picking up a Soldier. Over here for Tweety, we have a Winston, and Olba's going to be on a Tracer, which of course leaves Rib going to be on that Zarya. So we're going to go ahead and follow up the Zarya. The action's already happening. Himzy going to be taking out Tweety. Anatonia going to be going down to Fraggy. And it looks like the double Winston, double Reaper, double Tracer, or double Lucio, sorry, definitely doing a lot better. It is a better composition, and like 100% it is a better composition. OWKings attempting to go for one hero limit here as they are going to be busting out that strategy. We are going to be going over to a Roadhog. Tweety, interesting decision from him. I don't know why he would switch over to that per se, but there we go. Reaper's going to be doing a lot of damage, focusing down those tanks. Now pushing forward with that beat drop, going to be taking out RYB. And now we're going to have Mitra in the background, going to be taking quite a bit of damage. He's actually going to end up going down, and Himzy going to be able to take up that double kill with that Death Blossom. We're going to go over and follow on to him as Mafu and I can never say his name right. Saita are going to be picking up a double kill in the background. So we'll see if OWKings decides to follow the arms race and go into two hero because did I get it right? Yeah, okay, I have it right now. And then we have another triple quad kill coming out from Zappis actually on that Reaper. I'm sorry, I got distracted. I didn't call that out to the same hype that it should have been called out. But we'll see if OWKings decides to follow the arms race and they go into the no hero limit. Of course, this is a no hero limit tournament, but they can choose to practice if they want one hero limit because that is what most tournaments do use right now. SG-1 going to be caught in a pretty big graviton surge with the pulse bomb. Will it clean up too? It does. Olba actually gets up Himzy and Saita. Now they're going to be able to take out Mafu, Zappis, and Leslie. You're going to be answering here, picking up two. Tweety and RYB are the ones that are going to fall, but it looks like OWKings is going to be able to stabilize and get onto the point and take it. So what I wanted to call out there is that specifically in that fight, oh god, I can't exactly remember what was coming to my mind at the time. The graviton surge kind of threw me off, to be honest. But yeah, that was a good graviton surge, good entrance by the side of OWKings. They need to continue it. And what I was going to say is SG-1 is going to be taking this a lot more serious than OWKings as far as like using multiple heroes because they are not guaranteed to be in the top 8 after this tournament. There's going to be a pulse bomb. It doesn't not end up doing too much as it was on that wall. Now Zappy's going to be going down over to the side of Rib. Himzy's as well going to be going down. We're going to follow over into Leslie as he has that critical sound barrier, but he goes down as well, and that's a team kill. Going to be following up Pronic as he's doing a lot of damage. Yeah, but again, for SG-1 guys, the reason that you don't see them using the one hero limit is again they're not guaranteed in the top 8, so winning this game over OWKings matters a lot more than necessarily OWKings matters winning this. They're going to stick more to the idea of playing what's important in the next upcoming tournaments, and that's going to be a Death Blossom, but the sights are pretty massive. He sees a lot of people in them, ends up running into the statue, but his sights going to be doing quite a bit. Saita going to be going down to that Helix Rocket, using the ground to bounce that up to the bottom of his feet. Pronic looking for more, looking onto that Reaper, now onto the Winston. Bubble going to be absorbing quite a bit of that damage, of course. Only one more second really remaining on the bubble. There it goes, falling off, of course. Now Pronic tracking, looking for that head, going to be continuing to deal out that suppressive damage, but it looks like OWKings is going to lose the point at 66%. The side of SG-1 going to be able to take it. Of course, if you're ever curious to see how 2-2-2 did against the standard composition nowadays, this is how it would roughly look. These teams are really evenly matched, but Himzy ripping out a massive Death Blossom, doing a huge damage, triple kill. Now going to be continuing that out, going to be looking for the 4th kill of the fight onto the other Reaper. Ends up deciding to change over to Olba. Olba's a big threat on that Tracer. They don't have much CC to deal with him, and is going to end up taking him down. And that's going to be the first point, guys. SG-1 going to be taking it. We'll see what Overwatch Kings decides to do. But we can go ahead and actually remove the... Actually, we'll just leave up the live split for now because it's easier. That way I don't forget it for later. Production value, guys. Production value. But yeah, Overwatch Kings, again, they are the #1 team in the league right now. Not only are they last week's winner, but they are the overall #1 team in the league. So they are definitely very comfortable, and they should... I don't think that there's any way for the top 7 teams to play. Like, I don't think that there's any way for anyone to bump them out of #1 and down out of the top 8. So they are definitely here to practice for the future. Now again, SG-1 looking to get into that top 8, $1,500 prize for that tournament. So it's very important for them as an organization, or for them as a team, and obviously on a pride level too. They want to be able to say that they won one of these, as the teams that are winning them are technically below them on the Go4 rankings, or were before. And now Olba Rib taking out 2 kills. Overwatch Kings coming out so strong, but Zappis and Fraggy going to be immediately answering with 2 kills of their own, kind of evening it out. We have a fair bit of a scrap over here by the point. Teams kind of split up into their own groups here. Tracer is of course off on her own, doing that harassment. We are going to have a double Tracer. Adatonian and Olba are going to be picking that up, so they're going to be following the arms race here. And it's going to be pretty interesting to see how it breaks down. Fraggy, Zappis, and Mafu going to be doing that fair bit of damage. Double Winston's just cleaving through so much. You can see right here, even with that Zarya, he just takes so much damage. 108 per second with double Winston. We have double Tesla coil going down. Of course, this iteration of Lijiang Tower is very awkward to deal with once you've lost the point, because you have to push through this choke. As you can see, the Lucio is spamming through it right now. The only options are the bridge and crossing directly across if you have a high mobility character. Oh! What a mistake from the Winston! Jumping backwards into his Reaper, getting him killed. But we are going to have the fight breaking out. Sound barrier onto the side of the defense, or SG-1, as Overwatch Kings looking to take the fight, doing quite a bit of damage. We have the fight over to the left breaking out as well. Pulse Bomb going to be gunning under Stacey. It runs right into him, takes him out. Adatonian on that. Tracer going to be looking for more kills, going to be dying actually, as the 2 Winstons are doing so much to these Tracers. It's so hard to fight as Tracer when you have 2 Winstons shocking you all the time, doing basically your HP pool in a second and a half, and that's going to be the death of Product. The death of Olba is next, and Himsy and Zappy is going to be picking up quite a bit of kills, and SG-1 looking to come out pretty strong right now, as they are showing what kind of team they are. As again, Overwatch Kings not really following the 2-hero limit as much, though. They are going to be switching over to it now. Again, they prefer Zarya. That is something that was beginning to be developed at the end of the 2-2-2 meta, so no surprise there. Rip. Oh, Zappis with this Death Blossom! So much damage! So much! It's devastating! Close your eyes, guys. Cover your eyes. Hide the children. That was not family friendly, as ZP would say. That was a disgusting Death Blossom. 6 heroes getting caught in that. 2 heroes getting cleaned up with the left clicks at the end. And Zap is just coming out strong for his team. Great positioning there, and Overwatch Kings walking right into the trap, but they don't really have a choice, and they're going to walk into it again, and Himsy's going to rip out the second Death Blossom, doing so much damage again. SG-1 with so much coordination, execution. Death Blossom plus double Winston cleave is so much damage. You have 108 coming out from the double Winston. The Death Blossom itself is absolutely ridiculous. And that is going to be SG-1 taking it over Overwatch King, guys. Again, don't feel too bad if you're an Overwatch Kings fans. They have more opportunity. They didn't come out with the 2-2-2. They went with the 1-1-1, or the 1 hero limit strategy. But they are the #1 team of the league. They do get knocked out here. Very important win for SG-1. We will be seeing Overwatch Kings in the monthly pot final, playing for $1,500 still, guys. So definitely be keeping tuned to @ESL Overwatch on Twitter for that. But again, guys, this was SG-1 versus Overwatch Kings in the round of 64. SG-1 will be taking it, guys, on Lijiang Tower 2-0. We'll be getting you guys into the next games. Again, thank you so much to ESL for letting me cast these games at ESL Overwatch. Follow their Twitter. Check out the more information for the tournament by typing !bracket and !standings in the chat, as well as, guys, you can check out my Twitter at RaptorZOW for more information on tournaments, as well as myself and casting. And it really helps me out if you follow me, guys. And if you're looking to know more about Overwatch and get into the competitive scene, search StratWatch. I do an analysis series that can help you understand the game, break it down for you, and do the analysis that analysts try to do for teams at the professional scene. So thank you so much, guys, for your time, for your viewership. We'll be getting you guys more games as soon as possible. Again, thank you so much. I can't say how much I appreciate your viewership.